40 minutes, 45 minutes in different forms. Oh my gosh. I'm on my way to work this morning. I don't think I have to be there at the usual time because it's what we call post planning for our for school, meaning it's time to pack up your classrooms. So yeah, this morning I was looking around for stuff like containers to put like things in that I need to take home, and I just finished visiting my brother just now, dropping off some stuff and doing basically a wellness check, y'all. So this is kind of where that comes in. So yesterday, I didn't want to live stream on my way home because I was trying to get home. It was raining and stuff. But anyway, we had our telemedicine appointment yesterday with the new doctor. That he's Nigerian, I believe, based on his name, and he interacted with my brother, and my brother interacted with him. It was like y'all have like I was seeing yet the other new level of my brother. So I think I was journaling the other day about how I have the I was going to say honor and privilege, but I mean yes, but the duty of seeing all sides of my brother right now to be able to be his best advocate. So seeing him in various states, physically, emotionally, spiritually, in different places, helps me know what it is that he needs. So when I'm seeing new parts of him or old parts of him being restored, then I'm like, wow, this is actually, amazing. So be that the person that bears witness, right? Like if we want to go biblical, right? There's uh, certain characters in the Bible that bore witness to the miracles. Maybe that's who I am. Like, I'm not trying to be like facetious or nothing, but it's like somebody had to be there to tell the story, right? Like, go tell the news, you know? Sorry. So yeah, so he interacted with the therapist and psychologist, excuse me. I want to give him all of his due, not to say a therapist wouldn't, but he is a psychologist. And he was happy, like he was joyful. He made my brother feel more relaxed and joyful. He was My brother already was kind of like feeling that way. I've been trying to work on some things with him so that Saturday doesn't happen again where he got upset about something, and that kind of almost just happened just now too upstairs, where he's kind of now releasing the floodgates of emotion. I think he is ready. Somebody got to tap the line and see, like, is it ready? Is it ready? I think we're at a point now that he is ready. And that is exciting to me because the resources are right there, for those who really need them. That's the other thing. It's like now that I know what resources are available, I'm going to make sure that he gets them. And I think more people should be doing that, but it's hard when you don't know. That's the reason why I did this entire playlist in the first place. Like, I was not expecting to be my brother's caretaker, like, out of the blue one day. And that kind of basically is what happened. Okay. Because again, I don't think I have to be at work at a certain time this morning. So like and subscribe. So I'm a little bit woo-woo. I'm a little bit nerdy scientific. I'm caretaking for my brother. I am a biohacker also, and I'm spiritually free, whatever that means. And I'm also a singer-songwriter too. Haha. So yes, I can show you my CD in just a second as I make this turn. Okay. Actually, 2 CDs because I'm in 2 bands. So one of the reasons why I chose to start this channel is because of lifelong dreams, and now switching gears here a little bit. Lifelong dreams as a young kid of being a musician. Like, I didn't want to be like famous like Michael Jackson or anything like that, where you basically can't walk down the street. I just wanted to be able to make music, enjoy music, speak, have messages, teach, learn, explore, and I also thought that there has to be a formula for that. Back to what I was talking about earlier in I guess might be a podcast show or a video essay or something. I don't know. About the morning papers and the artist way and trying to tap into your power, your creativity power, because even teachers forget there's a thing like in the, I guess, Western world tradition. There is the Bloom taxonomy. So at the bottom is the gaining knowledge and remembering part, so that you can understand. But at the very top, like there's a few more steps in that. But at the very top, though, is the create part. The create part. And that's where we're trying to get kids now in modern education. And I know there's a lot of people, teachers, educators that come up on social media to complain about things. Then there's some that explain about things, right? I hope that I am one that explains about things, not complains about things. Okay? Because we've all chosen, especially in the United States, that is not, you're not going to be getting all the monies. Okay? You are going to make some impacts, though. Impact, but not make any money. All right. So, as I'm, like I said, literally rambling right now, but my brother is at a point where using my teacher tools of assessment, that he is ready for a counselor. Like he can actually communicate with a person and be able to take what they're saying and make some use of it. And luckily, again, like I said, he has the resources. I have the knowledge of these resources, and that's the thing. It's like we have to be more open to hearing what's available to us instead of letting other people tell us this is what it's supposed to be, right? But yes, within reason. Like have discernment, have critical thinking skills. Again, that's something else that's been programmed out of a lot of people, to have critical thoughts and discernment. Basically the same thing, but it's said, with a different angle, perspective, right? You've got to have a lot of that kind of stuff. So when my brother is showing that he is ready, he's remembering, he wants to reapply some things back on that Bloom's thing, he's, working on it. And so now I can find the right kind of team member for him, for us, because that doctor, the new one, he is definitely on the team, honey. I was, in fact, yesterday trying to look up how to pronounce his name properly. It's a Yoruba name. And so I was like, oh, I really want to be able to say his name correctly, but I'm also trying to see, like, where is he exactly, because it's telemedicine. I was like, I need to find you in real life, so when you find that team member that seems to be like the one for your mental health journey and wellness and all the stuff, please stay with them. It's important. But anyway, so yeah, so my brother does have an appointment. I made one quickly last night after that exchange. I know that was a really long roundabout way of finishing this story. I do that, sorry. But anyway, after we got off of the call and, talked to that doctor, I went ahead and started asking my brother, like, so do you think you're ready to talk to somebody? Like, that kind of stuff. And so I got some preliminary information, and then just now I got a little bit more information that will be helpful, because again, as a teacher, I have to learn to assess and process. So me as a team member, I can try to be objective too, that kind of thing. But and then this summer, There's some things I need to get done, um, and talk more about, like patches. So maybe I might have a product out there. I don't know. We'll see how quickly. I don't want it to be something fast either. So that's the thing. Everybody's like, oh, quickly run the market, do this, do that, blah blah blah. It's like, but when it came to my wellness, when I figured it out on my own, when I had to do the research for myself, I wasn't looking for quick fix. I was looking for fix, not quick fix, right? Um, Again, the programming. Sometimes we got to deprogram ourselves from, if we want longevity, like, why do you think that's going to happen, like, automatically? Even me thinking about this is where fairy tales, when people make the three wishes, the genie was like, yeah, be careful what you wish for, that kind of stuff. It's very interesting like that. But I think I'm trying to, like, see, okay, after today, I need to definitely start making a schedule. Or today, I need to start making a schedule for this summer. Even though I would love to perform, because I'm a performer too. I think I need to start setting up some things, some important things, right? Um, where maybe all the you know all the things I've been writing about are finally coming together in a meaningful way. Especially in these times. So it's like we're in the middle of a war, that kind of stuff. So yeah, let me get in here. But yeah, as I touch back down to earth, me and my flighty ideas, right? Touch back down, honey. Um, I'm start putting myself on a little bit of a schedule. That's the grounding too, believe it or not. Um, some rituals around creating. Making a classroom is very much like that. It's very intentional. It tries to be. Now, I might do some videos on that. How, education is the practice of magic. Kind of. All right. I'm kind of hoping I'm not the first person here because I don't have to turn off the alarm. Oh, goodness. Well, or we can just sit here and chit chat for a little bit. I don't know. I can say hello to folks out there. Let me turn off my thing here. I wish I brought some gum. All right, yeah, let me turn this off. All right, I wish I brought some gum, but at the same time, I don't think I need it. All right, so yeah, these team members, I think we all need that. I think last night I was also on a podcast live stream kind of thing, very similar to something like this, but with the person sitting at the desk. And she decided that she wanted people to come pop in on her podcast. She had never done it before, and she was like, "Yeah, yeah," And so some people popped in. She got some people she knew, and maybe one or two persons that she just didn't know at all or whatever. And they were just talking about how there's a connective, make sure that we're being obstacle. So education is a part of that. When you and this long time ago, sorry. So education is a part of that. When you and this long time ago, sorry, I'm stretching. Yeah, I've said that. So education is definitely like that. Like we do. I I think I'm a little bit more blue than most of the teachers. I think I'm a little bit more blue than most of the teachers here. Like there's some emotions, right? Some teachers no. And I feel like I don't feel like what I am. said about it. It even happened this end, right? So maybe with a counselor, he can have more tools, more ways to be able to um, talk with this person, definite steps on how to do things rather than me. Like I could do it, I could, but I also am too close to it to deprogram himself away from what he used to think about a family. Right? Do you see how it works out? It's like education sometimes being maybe a little intentional and um focused in on. Um I do probably am ready, as we call it, the up level. Like maybe I should have a separate uh playlist called the up level because I don't know like the other video. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I should do that. Have a very meaningful, intentional side, like maybe a spinoff playlist. Yes, there you go. Spinoff playlist is like a next level because I was just trying to get him out of survival mode back to the main idea of this video. It seems like he is away from enough of the true trauma to deal with self-regulation, and be um a video for that. Let's okay, all right, I'm gonna take care. Have a good one.